Hi. So, hello. Hang on. Let me fix my weenus. So, Sean is running late. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep you busy for a little bit. In about 20 minutes, Sean will join this show. And we'll do this show first. Then we'll go over to Sean's channel and do the top 10. The top 10 is happening. I want to win $10,000. So this is happening. But we have to wait a little bit. So I thought that I would talk about some comics today. Yeah, we should add that as a thing. So I wanted to talk about King in Black a little bit while we're waiting for Sean. Marat Michaels is down there right now. He's with Marat right now. Time, when you're with rock stars, shit happens. So he's fixing it. Now, I don't get it. Look, there's a lot of people out there I liked it are giving positive reviews for King in Black. I know I did the spoiler on it, and I was hoping for the best, right? But I got to tell you, that was a bullshit story. And if anyone's happy with it, I don't understand. I just don't understand. Dude, Noel couldn't do shit the entire. He didn't put up a fight at all. Not one bit. It was fun to look, but no. That ending was bullshit. Garbage. And then they screw up Dylan, too, at the end. Donny Cates totally. Look, I'm not going to give love to Donny Cates just because he's Donny Cates. That book was shit. I don't know what else to say. No explanation. Even Noel says in the book, what makes you think you could beat me now? I beat you before. Even Noel says it. And he just tears apart Noel's ass. That's how bad it is. Now, some of you guys might disagree. But, dude, you got to be shitting me. Okay. Dark Helmet says, I think Cates knows what he's doing. He knows he can't have Noel defeated that easily. That's right. So why do it? Why? Yeah, why didn't any of the Godolites ever fly him into the sun? You're telling me that just because he didn't have the all black and they didn't use weapons that he got his ass, he was getting his ass beat before he. So stupid, dude. It was so bad. I'm sorry. And there's channels I watch that gave it a positive review, and I don't understand why. I don't get it, dude. Batman was okay. Hulk was good. Venom was meh. I think Donny Cates is shit all over everything he built right there in that book. God, even after my spoiler video, right? I still was hoping for the best in the read. And you know what? I was let down. Please, you guys, tell me if you have the same experience. Tell me if I'm a complete idiot. I never thought that. I never thought that. I never thought Star-Lord or Black Knight would play. Never thought. I was never on the Black Knight thing. I could care less about Black Knight. It would have been better if Silver Surfer battled it out. At least Silver Surfer escaped him once. Okay, so we have a God of Light Venom. And dude, he just... Dude, he just bitch slaps Null all over the place. It's ridiculous. He goes right through a Celestial like it don't mean shit. Which, okay, fine. Dude, he just grabs Null and rips the symbiote off him, dude. Turns him into a bitch. Dude, I'll pull out Thor 6 right now and show you how, like, the fight was even. This fight was not even at all. And Null basically wimps out. He's like, even if you kill me, there's still darkness in your sun. He just brings him into the sun and melts his ass, dude. Garbage. I don't think I'll ever have Donny Cates on my show. Why? Because I'm not up his ass licking it. I'm not. I won't. I can't do it. I'll be straight with him, dude. You fucked up. I'll tell him, you fucked up. And then he just totally takes the shit out of Dylan. Which says, okay, Dylan's done. No point to have Dylan anymore. He can't do anything anymore. And now Venom's basically the King in Black, the commander of all symbiotes. Great. Fucking ridiculous, dude. The only thing good out of this book is showing you that the Marvels, all the key appearances in the Marvels. Who is Kevin Schumer? I don't know, but he's a new character. Who is Warbird? Isn't that right? I feel like Warbird existed before. Who is Lady Lotus? And Venom, dude, was a repeat of everything that we already read. What the hell? The exact same pages on some in here was some of that. Now this will be good. This might give me what I need. This might give me what I need. Because this ending did not. I know he's going to beat Null, but without any problem at all, get the hell out of here, dude. Null beat your ass last time. What? I don't understand. Eddie, the power left him. At the end of the book, the power left him. He left, and now Eddie's just basically a good Null. all he is the leader because he saved them all. Who is Threadneedle? This Marvel's book's going to be good, I think, guys. There's going to be a lot of appearances in there. What a letdown, dude. One of my favorite books. And you know, I'm going to have people that argue with me, I guess. I feel like I am telling you the truth right now. This was a letdown. Again, we all know Noah was going to lose somehow. But that was bullshit. And then to castrate Dylan, too, at the same time. Fuck, man. Yeah, Scott, I actually heard that. I watched that live stream. Now I want to show you something. Everyone that thinks that this is definitely a cameo. Okay? But if everyone thinks that that's not a new character because he doesn't say his name, okay? Key collector, put this in your damn app, dude. Do your job. Do your job. I want to read this to you. If you read the last part here, Al Ewing says, and that's it for this issue. Next time, it's the new Cosmic Hulk versus the UFOs. The new Cosmic Hulk. There he is. Big book. Definitely pick up. Yeah, Eddie, it is kind of like what it is, you know, but I hate you. I hate you, Eddie. I'm going to hate letting you win thousands of dollars tonight with me. I don't know. I kind of got lost in Batman 107. I got lost a little bit. Still good. The only thing good about King in Black is this variant right here. This is the only thing good about King in Black 5 is this cover right here. So while we're waiting for Sean, while I terrorize Donny Cates. And we'll talk to Sean about it when he comes on. About. This is what I got. These are my Hulks today I got. And I ordered some from Diamond. What a letdown. I still can't get over it. We still have one story left, Eddie. But he destroyed Dylan in the process, bro. In the process of destroying Dylan. No, he destroyed Dylan. Yeah, I haven't had time to read Tankers or ENIAC yet, but I'm going to later after me and Eddie win $10,000, right, Eddie? So, Eddie, the question is, do we not do the $50 to see pick 13? I don't think we should do it. If we're going to do it, let's win all the money. I don't know what your picks are, but best bet is just to copy exactly what I say. That's right. Eddie, I want to talk to you. I don't know how long I can fill for Sean being late. Partying like a rock star with Marat Michaels right now. Whatever happens, he said he'd be here in 8 minutes. Cover of the week. Are you ready? Cover of the week. Here we go. Are they freaking live right now? Larissa, I feel okay. I can't remember. You have to look it up. I can't remember. I'm no help to you right now. Oh, wait. Are they live right now? They were going to go live at the exact same time. So Sean's going to be here in a minute. And then we're going to do our top 10. And then I'm sure they'll go live. Damn, look at this. Oh, I'm going to try to get this. Oh my God. Legends of the Dark Knight. Warren Lau cover. Check this. I'm going to try to get this from them. This is where I got my son K's. I have to reach out to them. But I'm going to try to get this cover. Warren Lau. She's playing a Batman pinball game. That's dope, dude. How many of you guys played pinball? No, but they're saving me some at the store. Plus, I pre-ordered 10. Let me take a look here. I might be able to get that. So hold out. I might be able to get it, guys. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. Take a look. Sean should be here any minute. 5 minutes. I was feeling fine, and then I talked all day long. Now I feel like shit again. It's not up, so I'll try to get it. Ivan Tao. I used to like the game Fun House. That game was fun. House. Anyway. If I have to clean and press, I do it. Grading, I do CGC or CBCS. I don't really like cleaning either, just the pressing. I can clean, but it can get dangerous. So let's look at all these Mark Jewelers I got. Oh, yeah. Marvel Superheroes. I don't have time to press anymore. I got a Star Wars #7, Mark Jeweler. That's a good one. Cole, Sergeant Fury. All right, Marvel Team Up. Some Marvel Team Ups. 64. $70. 58. 57. Some Peter Parkers too. So I got Marvel Team Ups, Marvel Superheroes. And these are kind of like reprints, you know. All right, Sean should be here. Peter Parker too. I'm trying to get them in order for you. Another Star Wars too. It's pretty cool. All right, so what do I got? I'm going to tell you. Yeah, you call me $1,000 bill now. Yeah, I'm starting to feel it again. It's unfortunate, but I am. Okay, I got Cole the Destroyer, #25. Marvel, a jeweler. Sergeant Fury, 147. These are cool. Star Wars 7 and 8. Mark Jewelers. No DC. DC is really hard to get Mark Jewelers. So in regard to Marvel Team Up, I got 57, 61, 64, 67, 68, and 70. All Mark Jewelers. In regard to Marvel Superheroes, gosh, 64, 65, 67, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. Peter Parker. I got a pretty good amount of them. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And for Marvel AAA Action, we got 35, 36, 37, 40, 41, 42, 43. All right, Sean should be here now. Gonna upset the sickness. And then I'm gonna have to win $1 million. Yeah, they're gonna wait. Of course, they're gonna have to. I don't know. He told me 7:30. I want to grab a Halls real quick. Well, I can't find my Halls. I don't know what to do. I don't know what's going on, man. I talked to Sean. He should be coming. Anyway. What's up with you guys? My throat's killing me. Let's see here. And King in Black. Bad Idea books are... Just use your phone, Eddie. What store is that, Craig? I want to see what those books are going for. You said that the ENIAC and the other one are going for a lot of money. Let's look at eBay. Is it Tankers? Jesus. Last one that sold for... Man, look at that. $50. Just for Tankers. It's more than $50. That's pretty good. Shit, I'll sell a Tankers right now for $50. Whoever wants it. No. Hi, Connie. Well, we got this winner here with us, Eddie Mullet. We're waiting to rock some world. But I guess that world doesn't want to be rocked, right, Eddie?
I guess not. He's scared. After that, he forfeit.
You tell him.
He's just going to send a check.
You tell him right now, Eddie.
Where is he?
He's driving around in a car with Marat Michaels or something right now. I called him.
No, he's big pimping. He's big timing you.
Yeah. Must be painful, huh, Sean? I know you're watching. To lose 1,000 tonight, you're gonna lose 20. Let's go, Sean. Don't run from us. There he is. We're calling you out, Sean.
Go for it. Call me out.
We said you're running away. You're scared.
That's
Eddie,
me, man.
Scared of me and Eddie as a dual team up.
Who's this guy?
It's Eddie's mullet.
What's up, Eddie's mullet?
What's up, Sean?
You have a mullet. Your name is a lie.
I know, Uncle. You know the deal. I can't.
Your name's a lie. I'm so disappointed. I wanted to see a mullet.
We lost Eddie.
He ran away because he didn't have a mullet.
Eddie's got his noob connection.
He's scared. He's scared because he doesn't have a
Don't be
mullet.
scared, Eddie. You called out Sean and he came and you ran away.
Yeah.
There
You ran away in fear.
He's back again.
I hit the wrong button.
For your lack of mullet. You ran away because you were like, oh shit, I realized that my
Right.
I don't have a mullet.
I was exposed.
Billy, how you feeling, man? You any better?
I've been talking a lot today, so it's starting to drag me down.
Oh. Well, shut your dirty mouth. Just kidding.
I woke up like I felt
So,
like
guys, I have a guest artist here, Rant Michaels. So, long story. One of my employees had to go to the hospital emergency today, which backed me way up. She's okay, by the way. And then Marat landed, and there was lightning on the tarmac, so they didn't allow the ground crew to get their bags. So it took an extra hour to get them from the airport to. Long story short, it's been a crazy day here at Comics Elite.
So, long story. We're going to talk comics for
Yes,
15
sir.
minutes. We'll talk comics for 15 minutes and then go over to your channel and do the show.
Yeah,
Top
so while we're talking, I'm going to be building the top 10. So if I seem mildly distracted, it's okay. I still love you guys. I'm talking about whatever topic we may be talking about.
Okay, so here's what my topic was. I already talked about it for about 15 minutes.
Let's do it.
I want to get both your opinions because Eddie's a big Venom guy and Sean, I understand you're friends with Donnie and stuff like that. My point was that was a shitty story, man. That rant.
I wouldn't say we're friends. He knows.
Okay, well, he knows you, and so
he knows a lot of people. He's not a kid. Anyway, go ahead.
So the story was all good, and then I was really hoping that number 5 would at least not be as bad as I anticipated, and I was hoping for the best, and I was let down. It was Eddie just kicked his ass the whole time, and that doesn't make any sense with God of Light and Null shit from the past, and it was just ridiculous.
Wait,
And then,
sir, what do you mean by from the past?
And Thor and Aaron and Jason
Thor
Aaron's
6.
Thor.
Thor. So we've never seen the God of Light before. We've known it's been the Enigma Force. Spoiler alert. We know it's been the Enigma Force, but we've never seen it. Like
he was the guy in Thor 6 that fought Null.
Yeah, that was he put that in the story. That's who they were fighting them to, the black and the white figures in that book. That's why that book got so hot and everybody started buying it up.
But it's still, that's where it's from. So the point is they're very equal. They're not overpowered of each other. And in this book, he came in and just whooped his ass quickly, ripped a symbiote off him, threw him in the sun, went down, ripped symbiote off of Dylan, and basically shit on everything he built, in my opinion. I wanted at least Null to put up a sort of fight. He did not put up a fight at all. And that let me down really bad. And that's what I was talking about.
okay.
So your guys' opinion, I guess, is good for while we're waiting. Or Eddie, you can go first.
Yeah, Eddie, go for it. I wonder what you have to think about this, kind sir.
Well, Ed, I've said it recently that I've been over his stuff since the Absolute Carnage, and this event was laid out and ended the same way Absolute Carnage was. Right at the end, Eddie got all powered up with a bunch of stuff, and then that same issue in the last Absolute Carnage, he goes, cuts him in half with a sword. That's it. The end. And so I was just like, all right, that's over. I'm just waiting for his run to be done. I was happier with the Planet of the Symbiotes book that set up Toxin today than anything in any of Donnie's stuff. It looked amazing. It's what his his whole run's been off the backs of Stegman and Coelho and Bagley. I mean, I wish they'd resell it all with no word bubbles on it. But yeah, it's just I'm not surprised.
Okay.
I am. I expected more. I knew Noel was going to lose. Yeah, Noel has to lose. Okay, but like that, like just made him his bitch the whole way. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, man. Considering the God of Light and the God of Dark are basically polar opposites in any type of world, you have the evil and the good. Yes, good always triumphs over evil, but not to the extent of that. It's. I don't know. I was happy about Immortal Hulk. Sean, I don't know. Do you want to say something about it? Like your true feelings about it?
Well, I definitely felt like Null or Eddie was overpowered.
Yeah.
Like freaking super overpowered. Like, wow. He took, spoiler alert, guys, please, really, if you haven't read it yet and you want to read it, don't listen. Because it's huge spoilers. So that being said, 5 spoilers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He takes Mjolnir and the Silver Surfer's board and makes a super awesome weapon out of it. And the Silver Surfer and Thor are powerless to do anything about it. They're like, oh, hey, he took my stuff. He took the thing that makes me, my board and my hammer, and he makes a super weapon out of it. Like, yeah. I was like,
but then Eddie should never be worthy.
Okay, so so let's debate that in true comic nerd sense, right? Is it Eddie that does that, or is it the Captain Universe God of Light power that does it?
It's the Captain Universe.
If it's the Captain Universe power that does it, then okay. I mean, if Null can cover the fucking world in symbiotes, then Eddie should be able to come in as a god of equal power of Null, catch him off guard, and beat the crap out of him. You can also argue that Null became complacent and comfortable. I can totally see a storyline popping up here in a couple years that where Null's sitting there going like, you can't really kill the darkness. And I was caught off guard, but not again. Now I'm ready for him, right? Like, yeah. I can kind of see that happening because...
well, you can't kill him. That's the thing that they've stated from the beginning of Venom, his creation. He cannot die. So even if he fried him in the sun, where they ripped his symbiote off him and then fried him as whatever form he is in the sun, he can't die. Which
he gave the character out in the story, which is good. That was good that he said, there will always be darkness, and he leaves like little hints that you're gonna beat him, but he's not dead. And well, it's a comic, so you know that no one's dead but Uncle Ben. That's like the only character that'll stay dead. But comic book wise, I still don't think he should have been able to lift Mjolnir, because there's been several occasions, like I don't think Peter Parker can lift it. There's been a lot of like Celestials that couldn't lift that thing, and I don't know. It's nitpicky, but it's that's stuff that drives comic book readers crazy. I'm sure there's probably Thor fans that are probably pissed about that.
Well, I do think that I don't think from what I remember, and I quickly read through it, Silver Surfer made the board into a sword at first.
He did.
Yeah. Did that ever happen before? I've never.
No, but
never weaponized his board before in that manner. It's never been anything but a board to my.
I didn't think so.
Dude, I was Silver Surfer. I was Captain Universe went into him, because like Silver Surfer is the only person I know that got away from Null that first time.
Back in Silver Surfer Black.
Yeah, it would have been a good battle.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but was Silver Surfer not black anymore?
No, he was all white in that issue there.
Like, what the hell's going on?
Called the white. So is Silver Surfer black or is Silver Surfer silver?
Who knows what? No one told. They didn't show the mysterious removal of the Silver Surfer black.
There was a story reason though why, and he did give an out for that, why he picked Eddie. Because Captain Universe told him, he said, there's a role for you to play, and that's how he made Eddie the King in Black at the end. So I mean it's Venom's book, but I do see your point. Yeah, why wouldn't it just go on Thor or Silver Surfer and wipe them out? Normally, yeah, that's what would happen. But
And then they're about to fight, right? They're getting there brawling, right? And then Noel's like, okay, let me get the all black out. And so he gets the sword, right? And then Eddie's just like, oh, give me that. We're not fighting with that.
How does the Necro sword, which has been the sword, how many gods have been felled with that sword? Thor, Odin, all the Thors and Thor's granddaughters and current and past Thors could not defeat the Necro sword, and he does it with a snap of his fingers. I felt honestly. Now Drew loved it. My other guy who does my weekly comics with me, he loved it. But I just felt like I felt like I was robbed. I felt like it was a cheap, like the Captain Universe became a cheap cop out.
That's how I feel. I was robbed. That's exactly how I feel. I was robbed of something because all of a sudden Captain Universe is the most powerful being in the Marvel Universe. Like all of a sudden.
Apparently, yeah.
I mean, ridiculous. Who gives a shit about Captain Universe? Like, he was in like 2 comics. Who gives a shit about him? Sorry. I gotta go drink something for my throat. You guys want to talk about Hulk real quick? In the end of Hulk, in the part where Al Ewing's talking to the people, Sean, I don't know if you missed it. In the very last page where Al Ewing answers questions, he says the new Cosmic Hulk in it. So it is, I mean, of course it's a cameo, or a brief appearance, but it's definitely a new Hulk. I'll be right back. I don't know if you read it, Eddie, but I loved it.
No, I flipped through it. I didn't read it yet, but
I've been reading Hulk forever. I was disappointed in the last Hulk, not this one, but the previous Hulk, because it's the same thing over and over and over again. It's Hulk gets his ass kicked. He goes to hell. Not hell, but the land below all with the one below all. And it's like, it feels like the same thing again. How long
open another door?
Yeah, how long is Hulk going to be flabby, depowered Hulk again? Like, I like my Hulk to be freaking Hulk. Where's the guy wrestling with his anger and his rage? I liked how Al Ewing was exploring all the different versions of the Hulk. Joe Fix-It, super whatever Hulk, Gray Hulk, this Hulk, that Hulk, all the different personas he's been over the years, which is pretty cool. He dug into those, which is also really cool. I really like seeing Joe Fix-It personified as a separate entity from Bruce Banner. So he's done some very good things, but the last couple issues before this one has been really just kind of blah. And they brought back the most B-list of B-list hero villains, the UFOs. Like, who gives a shit about these guys? Now
I
the
love that.
UFOs come into play, and then the UFOs are the one to finally defeat the Hulk. Okay, maybe he was super depowered, whatever, but he goes right back to the same place. And then the one guy was an idiot, and he bombards him, and he even says he's saturated every cell of his being with cosmic rays now. And then he shows up in hell. He's like, the Red Hulk says, I'm the Incredible Hulk. He calls himself the Incredible Hulk again. That's the first time we hear him reference himself as the Incredible Hulk since the Immortal Hulk has begun, which was significant. And then he shows up on the last page. He's Red Hulk, Green Hulk with the red veins. He's got red glowy eyes. So is he Red
They
Hulk?
talk about Joe Fix-It too.
Well, Joe Fix-It was in hell. That was just there. But he's been around for a long time.
Both of these runs, these 2 runs that have been going on about the same time, Venom and Hulk, really feel a lot like Clone Saga books that had stories that got stretched out a little further. Well, not as bad as the Clone Saga, but
Immortal Hulk got boring for a little bit.
It's just like a lot of the rehashing the same things. Like Sean was saying that when you were getting your drink, but it seems like they stretched some of these ideas out, and instead of just they need to roll these writers over sooner over in Marvel. That's it. Dan Slott did the same thing on Spider-Man. He was on there way too long. I went from loving Dan Slott to loathing him by the time he was off the book. And they got to start turning these guys over, like Spencer on Spider-Man. He's got to go. that book is so boring.
But, Spider-Man. What the hell? I don't even want to go there.
Spider-Man is so terrible.
What's going on?
And if you watch my top and bottom picks, I only had 3 skip-its this week, and one of the skip-its was Spider-Man. I just cannot give any shit about Spider-Man. They pick Spider-Man's not even a factor anymore. His suit is stupid. He's live streaming his adventures. Right? Like, I don't care. And now it's like it's being written for teenagers. I'm sorry, but the market that loves Spider-Man is males between the ages of, I preach this all the time. My market for comic books is males between the ages of 25 and 56. That's the target market. That's who you're looking for. And they're trying to write comics for teenagers. Make a separate Spider-Man series. Make it for kids. If you're going to make it for teenagers, that's why we had Spider-Gwen and Miles Morales. They're that generation Spider-Man. Give me my Spider-Man back. And can we have some character evolution? No matter what he's been through, he's still broke, living at home or living in some rundown apartment, scraping for money. Peter Parker is a genius. You're telling me this guy can't get his shit together?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
75 years? I just can't.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah, 47-year-old men, Kimberly Craft, exactly. I wish Donny Cates would take Spider-Man. Please, I'll take Donny Cates.
Please don't
over Dan Slott.
Just go over.
Nope, he's going over to. He's going to go ruin Spawn for everyone.
And I'm hoping he doesn't ruin Thor on his way out. But anyway,
now I'm not shitting on Donny Cates. He's written his Thor run is fucking amazing.
Yeah,
it was, I mean, arguably,
I like a lot of his stuff, but he is so frustratingly up and down, like up and down, and that's what drives me nuts about him.
Thor was so good. He made Galactus. People say, "Oh, he made him a pussy." Well, he's a guy. He's Galen, right? And he made him the herald of another guy from the dying universe he came from. He made him a relatable character. He made him, a character again, not just some wandering. Oh, Zdarsky should write every comic ever.
Well, he's going to write that new Venom Spider-Man that's coming out, and I'm really excited for that. The Venom Spider-Man, where Spider-Man's going to be Venom, right?
Yeah. I wish they'd call it What If, and then title it What If, and call it, make it an ongoing instead of naming them all these different stories.
Okay, so we're 1 minute away, Sean. What do you want to do? You want us to leave?
So here's what's been happening. My home computer is being repaired. I put everything in a Dropbox, all my bestsellers, all my files in a Google Drive. My Google Drive, for some reason, is not syncing to this computer I'm on right now. I've been trying to build this PowerPoint the whole time we've been talking. I've resynced my drive 3 times. As of right now, I don't have access to all the images I saved for what the top ones are. It's still comparing 15,000 files. It started when we started this talk, it was 1. It's up to 15,000. Hopefully that folder syncs. So basically, I don't have the top 10 bestsellers as of right now. So worst case scenario, we may have to push it to tomorrow night if you can do that, or tomorrow afternoon, or whenever. As long as we record it and do it, it's fine. But I'm probably not going to be able to do it live here in 1 minute.
Well, we can give you 10 minutes. We can keep talking.
As long as my drive will sync up.
Yeah. Do you have to have the images, or can you just
I don't know. I don't write them down. I save them in a folder. And
you don't know what's number 1 through 10?
I name them 1 through 20.
Do you want me to tell you what the 1 through 10 is, and we'll just end it now?
I'll tell you if you're wrong or right. Go ahead.
You don't remember.
I promise you're not going to pick even the top 3. I was super surprised. Every time I tell you I'm super surprised, you go, let me re-guess all my picks. Hold on a minute.
I'm not. If you're top 3, you're right. I'd be really surprised if my top 3 aren't yours. Especially this week. I'm at least feel like I'm walking out with $100. Like,
I hope you do. I hope you win the 10 grand. You won the grand last week, man. I was super happy.
Well, Eddie's going to copy me, I think, and we're going to be millionaires.
Is he are you up on this one, Eddie?
Yeah, that's why I brought him in.
Oh shit. Yeah, guys, it's one of those days for me where, as soon as my employee had to go to the hospital, I was like, well,
what happened? Is it like something you can't talk about? Or?
Well, I don't want to disclose personal information, but one of my employees, I won't tell you who, she's been prone to seizures. She's been prone to seizures her entire life.
Oh, okay, epileptic?
Epileptic, yep, absolutely. And I've known her for 4 years, and I've sat with her through many seizures. Most time it's just like, she'll be okay, give her a couple minutes, and she gets back up. And when she's awake, she's like, oh, okay, I'm good, back to work. And you're like, whoa, we're freaking out here. Anyway, she had a really bad one today. She actually stopped breathing, so we had to call an ambulance. They came, took her to the hospital. She snapped out of it an hour later, and she's back to work now. It's the craziest shit.
Yeah, those are called grand mal seizures. My sister's epileptic, so I've seen it too. I've witnessed an hour long. It's pretty crazy, man. The fact you should send her home, because after a grand mal seizure, basically what happens, they use 100% of their muscle capacity. So she's worn out, even if she's pretending she's not.
She's on fire working.
Shit, man.
Just telling you, she's fucking an animal.
Well, okay, yeah.
Anyway, I can't access. I'm still trying as we're talking. I'm scrolling all through my desktop. All the bestsellers have synced everything except for the one for April 5th. Hoping it syncs up pretty soon.
Oh, that's ours, right? So you got everything except this week's.
Yeah, I can see all my folders except for last week. I mean, you guys are getting the total behind the scenes look at how life goes. And there's nothing right now for this folder. So,
well, anyway, so did you get who got the button today at your store?
there was no button.
You didn't get a Tinker's button?
No, is that a thing? Are they doing a button for tankers?
Yeah,
too?
I saw one online.
I haven't heard shit about it.
I remember last time someone took your button.
Our last button got stolen.
Well, there's another button.
I had to look in our. It was terrible. I had to look at our security. I've never logged into my security system before to review old tapes. It took me. I had to, and I don't even know the password to it. I had to download a bootleg app from Sweden to be able to hack the code to my security system. It took me over an hour. I finally got into it. Then I had to figure out luckily it saved 5 days of data, and I stopped recording it after 4 days. So we had the whole day. And you totally see the dude steal it. And he denied it the whole time till we called him out on it. Then he made some stupid ass story up, and we magically had one the next day. But it was a volunteer employee, one of these guys that works for Store Credit.
Yeah.
And
Adrian says if it's Google, you might be able to download it on your phone. SJ Vaughn says he got a button.
Good, man. Congrats for you, brother.
They're selling for like $500 right now.
What is it?
Stupid gold button.
All those buttons sell for a shit ton of money.
Like for ENIAC, right? Like
Like a button,
first person.
like this big.
No, it's bigger, but it's still a button. But like the first person that buys it gets the button, apparently.
Yeah, the first person to walk in to it is supposed to get it.
Oh.
Well, I know there's a Tinker's button because I saw it online. Those Tinkers are selling for like $50 a pop right now.
I'll ask my store manager over there if she got one.
Gonna slab it.
I'm sure she's slabbed the button. I'm sure she's did anybody read Tankers yet at all? Have you guys got Tankers from your LCS?
I only had enough time to read like Batman, Hulk, because we knew we were going to talk about it, Venom and King of Black. But yeah, my next one I'm going to read is ENIAC 2 and then Tankers.
Tankers.
I never even heard of it.
Tankers is my number one pick of the week. It's so good.
Buddy got a button. So look at this cover though; it's cool. It looks like from Alien.
It's got Spot UV on it too. Have you looked at it outside the board bag?
Yeah, I love the way they do that.
Spot UV.
What is
all
that?
Over 9/8 at least. They're super high card stock.
Yeah,
Love
it's
it.
Yeah, it's like imprinted. That makes it look a little bit 3D on the image. That.
Yeah, it's called Spot UV. So it's like spot gloss, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super good. It cost them more to do. Obviously, that's not cheap. It cost them more to do it, but they're cutting into their profit margin. But hello, Marvel, take note. It's not paper thin crap.
Yeah.
I heard a rumor.
I heard a rumor.
The guy that did this bought part of Key Collector. Someone was saying that.
I even know part of Key Collector was for sale.
Hey, well, what's his name's got a lot of money, you know.
I got this weird guy creeping over here on my stuff.
Oh, who's that guy? That guy met me on the corner downtown and it scared the shit out of me.
Oh, shit.
What's up, Murat?
Oh, just contraband out of my trunk.
Yeah, we did the old
job for $25. What happened?
No, I think it was 20.
Charge me 40.
Look at me. I would give him more than $25 for a blowjob. Come on, man.
It was a cold day outside in Arizona.
Yeah, let's go. We were getting rained on.
Wearing that hat, you should be paying me $25.
Made me work for it. How you doing? So what's Sean fly you out there and does the whole, do you stay at his house or do you get a hotel or what?
Oh man, he pays for his own way and he sleeps in his car.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
back into the SUV.
Yeah.
So what happened with the lightning or whatever?
Oh, they had us on the tarmac. They're like lightning strike. What? How do you say that? Is it struck?
Lightning
Strike.
stroke.
Close to the area, so we can't have any of our employees out there. So you're gonna have to sit on the runway. I'm like, we're in a tin can on the runway. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, how
You're
safe?
grounded. You're all right.
Yeah, right. So it's like, shouldn't you get the people into there?
Whenever there's lightning within 5 nautical miles of an air runway, airfield, they clear it.
Oh yeah, you're in the Air Force, huh, Eddie?
Yeah.
Learn something new every day. But that was it.
So you weren't in the military then?
Oh,
Air Force, baby.
hardcore.
Hey, work smarter, not harder. Hoorah, right, Sean?
Yep, Semper Fi.
I'd love to get a bunch of you guys just to talk shit to each other all day. That'd be
You
fun.
look like a bunch of guys, wouldn't you? You dirty bastard.
I walk in on. I thought this was a comic book.
This is. I'm out of it. Let these guys go after it.
All right. I gotta go back upstairs and sign.
Yeah, they're about he's signing his life away right now. We're about to do a live sale with the stuff here.
See you guys.
20 minutes or so.
See you, Murat. We'll check it out in a little bit.
Oh, you're doing it right now already? Oh shit. Okay. I'm missing out.
So what do you think, Sean?
I think this folder's still sinking.
Is it you see a positive percentage?
Yeah, I mean it's
Because we're only 9 minutes into what the show would be. So if you think
luckily I didn't luckily in my world I didn't
you didn't realize we had a show tonight.
I knew we had a show tonight. It just sucks, sometimes we've talked a bit about this. So all the sickos, all you elitists, anybody watching, guys, Billy, here's the difference here. Billy, YouTube is his main thing he does. It's everything revolves around YouTube. For me, the main thing is my store, and YouTube's like a side thing. So if the store ever has disaster emergencies happen, the YouTube stuff has to take a second seat, which I know it sucks. I apologize to it. It happens every once in a while, but this is just one of those days where it was a perfect storm.
It was. That's pretty good. That's probably one of your only good ones. So,
I'll show you a good one.
No, but I mean, I completely understand. But we're here now.
Thinking, for all I know, it says 304 more items to sync. I don't know, man. It's so
out of 15,000.
Syncing 384 out of, now it says 384 out of 1725, but the 1725 is growing. It's now 1732, 1774. So I don't fucking know, man. This is just annoying.
Well, we have a couple more minutes. If it doesn't work, then
my Dropbox is in my OneDrive. I always got in clouds.
You get a lot of browsers files to pull over.
Yeah, it's all that porn's hard to sync up.
I believe
it. Billy's trying to sync up
it's there.
Forever.
It's all over that computer. It's infected.
Every time Billy shares his porn file with me, I got to sift through all the gay porn to get to the good stuff. I'm like, where are the girls at, man? And he's like, there's only one.
I get online. I'm like, dude, why are all these Marines on here, dude? We're doing the top 10.
Yeah, Billy's got a thing for Marines. They're all over his drive.
Maybe I should look at some porn. It's been a while, man. I just don't want to infect my computer or anything like that. I always get nervous about stuff like that.
No, it's not. Come on. Really, man? You're so
this isn't like you said.
Dude, are you reading Department of Truth?
I've read 4 issues.
You should read all of that because you are the guy the Department of Truth is like made for guys like you. You're all into the conspiracy theories. You think everyone's out to get you. Everything's, like, I'm surprised you're not digging a bomb shelter in your backyard.
It's true, bro. I'm in a bomb shelter, Sean.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's if I believed in that, I wouldn't have got my Pfizer shot. That's for sure.
Well, you got the chip in you now, so
I said, stick me, dude. Hurry.
yeah, you do. You say that to all the guys.
Anyway. Best comic out now. I think Batman is.
You know what? I gotta almost agree with you, bro. Like Batman is one again in my. I keep saying this, but in my top 10 picks, it's this week. It's like number 3 for me, and it's consistently one of the best comics out every time it comes out. The interior art is phenomenal. Jimenez is doing so good.
Dude, it's so good.
The backup story is great in this Batman 108. There's like 5 first appearances. I know we shit on DC. I shit on DC all the time. Oh, another first appearance. But at least they're doing something with these characters, like Ghostmaker. He's sticking around. Punchline, they're sticking around. They're not just one-shot throwaway characters. These characters have legs to them, and Tynion's using them. So, which is good.
Is it kind of like the big time era? Like where they're just reintroducing a bunch of new characters that keep away from, like, let the old ones kind of sit and rest?
I don't think so. I was really worried that was going to be the case. That would happen is another character. No one cares. And here's another thing I got to give DC mad credit for. So they gave us Future State, right? And Future State is here's where the DC universe is going. Even reading Suicide Squad this week, I never thought I would say these words. Suicide Squad is one of the best comics being published right now. I've never given a shit about Suicide Squad. It is so freaking good. It's ridiculous. The continuity they're doing is on point. It's so good. So they showed us Future State. We didn't know what was going on. Everybody kind of crapped on it. Oh, Future State's going to suck, blah, blah, blah. Well, it didn't suck, right? Well, some of them sucked, a couple. But the vast majority of it, 75% of it, was really, really good. Now what we're getting is all of DC's continuities building up to what Future State actually was or is going to be. So we're seeing how Batman, how the DC turns into a utopian state of surveillance, and the next Batman comes to rise. We're seeing how all this stuff happens, and it's happening right before us. We're
getting this hit. My question to you is this, though. It's happening pretty fast, don't you think?
I thought that too. It is happening really fast, which is good though. I don't want to drawn out 5-year story.
We don't have to wait for it, but like it seems like it's going fast. I was like, okay, the new Batman. Let's get back to Joker after the Joker. Boom, we're right into the beginning of Future State. Yeah, which I like a lot. But man,
yep.
I don't know. I don't care. I think the secret here is Tynion. Anything Tynion's on is absolute solid gold right now. He's the best writer out right now.
I've said for so long, guys, if you go back and read some of these old Batman books that Snyder was credited for writing, there was always 2 writers on it, Snyder and Tynion. And Tynion did most of the heavy lifting. Snyder would plot things out, and Tynion would make things come to for real life, make it happen. And it's just so clear that Tynion has DC, like Bendis Brian Michael Tynion has DC Universe clearly by the balls and is driving the train on this. It's fantastic. He's a rock star. It's good to see him getting the credit he deserves. It really is.
We need him to come do Venom.
I don't know. I think I'm tired of fucking Venom. I'm tired. Why is Venom the character in Marvel Universe that needs to come and save? We've been beat to shit with Venom for freaking years now. Venomverse, Edge of Venomverse.
Yeah,
Venom's doing this. Venom's doing that. Venom needs to be cooler. Venom needs to be cooler. Can we save Spider-Man? Can we get
start there? Yeah.
I mean, come on. Can the Avengers not have a 5-issue story arc to find out who the new Phoenix is going to be? That should have been one oversized issue, and we find out who the new Phoenix is. Why do we need a 5-issue story arc that were 4 of them? Nothing happens. They just did
the storyline in the X-Men. What was that? Was that X-Men story? What, maybe 6-7 years ago, where all the X-Men had the Phoenix 5.
The Phoenix 5, yep. And then that was a good story.
Yeah.
All the power went to the Cyclops. He lost his fucking mind. He killed Professor X. That was
Yeah.
I enjoyed that story. And then it turned into AVX, which was a great story, which had consequences to it. Give me a story that has consequences to it, ramifications throughout the Marvel Universe. What was it? The Eyeball series. They did
Secret Origin or
Secret, whatever the fuck it was. Yeah, that I enjoyed that too because they whisper something to Thor. Got whisper something in his ear. All of a sudden, he becomes unworthy. For like 5 years, he was unworthy, and then he became a cooler Thor. He got Jab Jorm. We got to see his goat. He became Odin's son. He wasn't Thor. He became unworthy Thor. That was so cool. And it all came out of that series. Give me a series with some consequence to it. I really, really am looking forward to this Heroes Reborn because I love Squadron Supreme. I love Squadron Supreme. They are freaking badasses. Read J. Marco Straczynski's run on Squadron Supreme. It is so good. It's so good. I hope they bring back the Squadron Supreme the way they should and make them as kick-ass as they're supposed to be for this Heroes Reborn series. If it got potential, I'm looking forward to it. Man, I really hope it's supposed to be what it's supposed to be.
Gonna get some Venom in it too.
Yeah, let's put Venom in it. Then everyone will read it.
He's bonded with the Red Skull in it.
Venom needs to go back to being just another villain again instead of being the coolest thing. And then the whole Marvel universe has revolved around Venom for the last year.
Let's just hope that Chip saves the day with Spider-Man and Venom. He can save us all. But putting Spider-Man, he's doing the new book, the Venom. Yeah. What is it? 6 issues. Venom's where Spider-Man is Venom. Please save
me. The What If.
No,
that What If series.
No, the new one.
No, it's not in the 616 though. Is all he's saying. It's not in continuity.
I'm talking about the new one though.
What if Peter Parker became Venom?
That's the storyline, but that's not the title of the book.
Right.
It's called. What's it called again? It's called.
It's a cool name. I can't remember it.
Yeah, I forget what it is too. Yeah, it's not in continuity though.
I don't care.
I know. I don't either. As long as it's a good
something that's cool. Well, that's something that I always wanted. Is that story?
Yeah, but again, if it's not in continuity, it's just a side story in the Marvel universe. And you just think about it. For the speculators and the collectors, we want keys. Some people like that kind of stuff, right? Well, if it's not in the 616, it doesn't matter.
Look, I'm a speculator. I love keys, but look, I'm telling you right now, I want a good story. You're hearing me say that. So that's what I want that's to be a good story and take me out of all this bullshit for a while.
So I think it'll be a good story. I just wouldn't say it'll be saving Spider-Man because once the 6 issues over, we still have Dan Slott writing shitty stories about teenagers dating each other or for D-list villains dating.
No, it's Nick Spencer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's bad. I know what you mean. Slott's still.
I'm sorry, not Slott. Slott's on FF now. Sorry.
He's still dragging the FF through the mud.
Yeah, he's on FF. Yeah.
So that's all about to change, I think, soon.
We'll see.
Aren't they changing? I mean, everyone's leaving. They're finishing up all the runs and starting something new. And that FF31's like a new thing.
I think the Reborn, when we come out of it, it's going to be kind of like a little softer reset.
At FF31, you mean the issue where they go to the Alder dimension? With that's just a throwaway one-shot issue. It's right before the main story starts of the wedding of Dr. Doom. He's going to marry Victorious.
Oh. And
this is the next one coming. It's a total throwaway issue. They're going to go to a new dimension where the words, the Almolapalapalin universe.
Oh, onomatopoeia.
There you go. Onomatopoeia Calypse, right? They go to that universe. It's just a throwaway issue until the main story starts. It's a really good cover, too. Mark Brooks is finally being utilized the way he should be instead of drawing dudes in spacesuits. That's another rant I had. Talk about a waste of talent. Mark Brooks is one of the best artists in comics today. And that cover at FF31 is just freaking, it's good for Mark. Mark Brooks saved it, but it's total garbage. Like, how are you going to ask Mark Brooks to draw 2 dudes in a spacesuit going through space? Like, really? He should be drawing invisible woman in a water
laying on a bed.
That's how I feel like when they got Clayton Crane drawing normal people. Like he draws like monsters and stuff better.
Yeah, it just doesn't look right.
Mm-hmm. Shiny.
I'm excited for the Marvels book too. I have a better feeling about Marvels than this whole Reborn thing, and I don't get why they called Blade Daywalker. Like that's a new character, Daywalker. He already was a Daywalker.
No, so what's happening is he's the only one in that new story who's retained the memory of the regular universe, and that's why. So he's gonna be. I like. They kind of set him up too in King of Black. I love Blade, and I hope they do. They kind of push him, and actually use him. So I'm all for
the movie's coming. They're going to because they announced the movie. Remember?
Yeah.
So anything that's a movie is being pushed all over us till the movie comes out.
Yeah, as always. You see how Marvel got all their Predator stuff they were doing?
Oh my god, dude! Yes, all my cancels. I was like, God dang it!
Oh,
why
the Predator covers?
Every Predator cover, every variant Predator, everything got.
Did they not have full rights yet? I thought they bought full rights.
Didn't they announce a series too?
Yep.
Well, they always do those covers before a series.
Someone botched big time.
Maybe it wasn't part of the deal. It was only aliens, and they thought it was both.
You know, this happened. Remember, they announced all those sneaker covers a while back, and then they canceled all that too. It was like they were going to do a month of all like sneaker variants. They never even showed the pictures, but they canceled them all out of nowhere.
Well, the one cover that's the variant for what is it, Captain Marvel? What's her name? That did the damn it, I just forgot all of it. Beecham.
Besh,
the Rose Besh, whatever the
what
one
about it?
with the big sneaker face.
Yeah.
One of them.
Oh, that must be one of those covers.
That's probably a remnant. Yep.
Yeah,
it's neat looking. It's different.
Telling you, watch out for Besh and watch out for Okazaki. Those are my two up and comers.
Yeah,
I like Okazaki better.
I mean, everybody's calling the same thing. I mean, everybody's fighting for variants from them. They're super hot on eBay. Like, yeah, everybody agrees with you, Billy. It's not that's definitely a thing.
I was talking about Okazaki before anyone knew who Okazaki was.
Well, thank God you discovered who Okazaki was, because only you knew that was going to be a hot artist. So thank God, Billy, Economics and Comics knew they were going to be a hot artist.
The one I don't get is
nobody would ever know that person was going to be hot. So thanks, Billy.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for. The other thing I was going to say real quick, Eddie, sorry, is go ahead. I forgot.
How are they calling Iban Coelho a young gun? He's been drawing at Marvel for like 5 years. He did the Venomverse stories, and I don't understand their whole titling.
Aren't they calling them now Stormbreakers now?
Yeah, whatever. I mean, I love it. I think he should get his stuff on Venom is on point, and I imagine he's going to get. People keep thinking he's going to be on Spider-Man.
I'm not a big Varigi fan, but you didn't like the Miles one? I thought that was really cool looking.
Those are horrible looking.
No, I hate all Varigi, but I like.
Those look like those Santa Fe patterns from the 90s. They look awful. Like remember when everybody was going through that Santa Fe?
You don't like the Miles one with the buildings around him and it kind of looks all weird?
Oh, it was terrible.
All right, well, we'll find out who's right.
So what's going to determine who's right?
The sales.
Okay, I can say right now you're wrong.
Not your sales.
Hey,
I'm talking about eBay.
Sales.
I'm talking about eBay.
eBay, look right now. Let's look.
I'll look when it comes out.
I don't trust sales because people buy Poop Momoko covers all the time.
Just
I don't believe it.
Do an eBay search right now for Virigi, and tell me what book is there right now.
No.
What book do you have that's hot?
None. I just like that one.
Well, so you liked it doesn't mean it's going to be the hot book on eBay. It's going to be.
Yes, it does.
You said it.
Yes, you got to learn. It does.
Yes, all the time about how right you are about shit. How about the list of shit you've been wrong about?
I tell me one.
Okay. This cover right now, the Virigi one.
It's not up yet. It's not out on eBay yet.
I can't tell you which ones you're gonna be wrong about because
I like the Ghost Rider one. Do you remember the Ghost Rider one? Do you remember the Ghost Rider one? That was kind of cool. Craig says the Werewolf by Night. I don't remember that one.
No, Vajiri variant.
Talking about Akazaki or whatever his name is, I think.
Oh, here's a hot one. The Marvel Widowmaker Red Guardian Vajiri variant is going for $5. Oh, here's one. The Iron Fist $349.
I hate all of them except the Ghost Rider and this Smiles. So there.
Let's look up the Ghost Rider one. Hold on.
I liked it.
Okay. Again, you can write something. That doesn't mean it's.
I'm going to show you. I've got it right here.
$8.99.
Oh, look at that.
That's a huge. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. What's that mean?
It means it's a. Oh, whose side is this? I don't care. I just think it's cool.
It's called the Google search. Good job, Billy. You did a Google search.
Well, we brought us to some store.
Oh, that Marvel Voices. Oh boy.
Oh wait, was that Marvel Voices? That's not the one then.
Yeah, that's.
I don't like Verigi except for that one and this. I really like the Miles for some reason. I don't know why.
Hey, you know what? We can all like our own things. Just because one of us likes something doesn't mean that it's the next God's gift Earth to everything.
It does when I say it.
Unless Billy, if he likes something, apparently
when I
speak
speak the world,
we're all stupid.
The world stops when I speak it.
I guess.
Look, can I have some
man.
fun here? I can barely talk. I'm just trying to have some fun with some friends. Okay. So, Sean, is it a yes or no?
Oh man, it's still not synced up. We have to do it tomorrow.
Okay, so how about this? I have my show at 5 tomorrow, or at 8. Can we do it at 6 p.m. Eastern, which will be 3, just so I can get it done?
What's tomorrow? Thursday? Yes.
I'll even go earlier, whatever. It's just I don't know if Eddie will be able to make it.
I should, unless one of my bridges takes a shit. I'll be all right.
So 6 p.m. on your channel, Sean?
Yep.
You should schedule it so people can see it. Everyone's always going, "Where's the thing? I can't see it." And I'm like, dude.
No, you shouldn't schedule it because sometimes there's lightning out on the flight line. So,
well, you could always postpone.
He flies by the seat of his pants.
It'll give Sean 24 hours.
Next time you gotta have a mullet though, man. I'm a little worried about your name. You gotta live up to your name.
So,
you gotta see the mullet, man.
Maybe when I retire, I'll grow it out.
So I have one question for us so we can work on our picks overnight before you leave. Berserker third print was on your site online.
Yes,
and
it was.
you pulled it down.
I had to, yes.
Okay, so is it still in the top 3?
It's still included in the top sellers.
Okay, so
I got a follow up. Were you allocated, and how would that affect it?
We will be allocated. I promise you that, because we were allocated for number 2. Ours were cut in half, but it doesn't affect how many are allowed to be sold. Let me put it like this: okay. I had to take it off the site because we sold way more than I think I'll ever get.
That's for sure. You can take it from me. Now, I do want to say, guys, Sean was a man of his word. I got the check. I cashed it.
Oh, did it clear?
I felt. Oh, I don't know. Fuck, I didn't. I didn't count. What are you about to cancel it? Cancel.
Put stop payment on Billy's check. Okay. All right, carry on. Is that your Billy hat?
Here's my wig.
Oh, there you go.
Mullet. There's your mullet. Here.
I want an Alf.
Mullet. I want an Alf too. You get me jealous now.
That
was a good show. Bring back Alf. Why don't they? Come on.
I did not have Alf.
I love Alf.
I never had Alf, but I like the show. So okay, well, it's good to know that at least it's on the FOC because it's in my list, and I wasn't sure if you had pulled it or what. My list is the same. It's going to stay the same. I'm solid on it. Me and Eddie will confer. I'm trying to convince him either we go together or we don't. I don't know, but we have time to talk about it.
Just let him pick what he wants to pick. Why does he have to go with you? Why have to be a unified front? If you both pick something different, you have a better chance of one of you winning.
That's true.
Just saying.
I just don't know anyone that's got to the top 3 before without me. I'm always the last one. So I was telling him maybe we should at least pick the top 3 together. We might have a chance to get him $100.
I don't know. I think you guys. I think you should. If you're gonna work together, come up with your best list, A and B list. One of you chooses the list A, one of you choose list B, and then go from there. If you're like, this could be one, but it could be two, one of you choose the list A, one of you choose list B.
Well, yeah, his list is definitely list B.
Are your chances increased to win the lottery if you have the same numbers twice or the different numbers?
I really don't know about that answer. I don't know. That's a tough one. I think if you play the same numbers you're over and over, it's a better chance, don't you think?
If you play the lottery and you play the exact same, you can't play the same numbers twice in a lottery, right? You can't.
But what about all the people that say they've been picking the same number all the time and they finally won?
That's fine. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you can't play the same numbers twice in the same lottery. You guys are trying to pick the same numbers.
Oh, I see. It's like us buying two of the same ticket.
But hey, go ahead and pick together. That's fine.
All right, what's that?
It decreases my chance of having to pay out $20,000. So,
God, I don't know what I would do if we got it. I don't know. I was so sick last time. I didn't realize how awesome it was that I won 1,000. I almost died. So when I got the check, I was like, wow, this is pretty awesome. So, all right, well, have fun. You guys go watch, go over to Comic Sleep Live, Facebook, and watch the Marat sale. Our homie from down over here is over there right now, right?
Yep, come get him.
And Sean, I'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m.
Yeah, man. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the delays today. Appreciate you working around things, Billy. Eddie, thanks for hanging out. It was cool having you in here. I like having a third opinion on things, which is always fun. So, yeah, always invite Eddie. Eddie should be coming back all the time to talk shit about comics with us.
No.
Okay, fuck that, guys. Get rid of him.
Yeah, I got to keep him honest in the chat, too.
Yeah, he's the chat moderator.
Got it.
All right, well, we'll see you tomorrow, you guys. Come tomorrow on Sean's channel, and we'll see if we can win something. Thanks,
Mullet.
Sean.
Mullet. Mullet.
Thanks,
All right,
guys.
all right, guys. See you tomorrow.
Let me do my I wasn't ready as usual.
Push the button. Okay, do it again.
Here we go.